Hello. How's everybody? Konbanwa. Genki? It's my Japanese section. Ganbatte! Okay, tonight I'm going to talk about 3 poems. And the first one I'm going to do by myself. I'm going to try to do it fast because there's English people here and they're trying to catch my English. The first one is on... Where are you going? Where are you going? It's the middle I said, come sit. No. The first one is on Mount Fuji. And it's on Mount Fuji. And what happened with Mount Fuji is I got a surprise. I came back from overseas. I went to Mount Fuji and I had a backpack. And I thought there's no problem to go to Mount Fuji. But a woman is always behind any man's success. So one woman, she told me, bring an oxygen mask. Bring a light for your head. Also bring oxygen pills. And I said, come on, how hard can Mount Fuji be? So, how many people have been to Mount Fuji? Put your hands up. How many people will go in the next few years? Maybe. Okay, so this will be your surprise. We were a group of about 6 guys and 6 girls. All the men carried backpacks. And when you get to Mount Fuji, you start at level 5.
Maybe.
You go to level 6,
because they just
level 7. And as I went to level 6, I noticed things were changing in my body. I don't take drugs. But as I got to level 6, slowly my body started to change. And the people that were with me separated. I had, for some reason, had to run up Mount Fuji. I don't know why, so I left my group. I had my backpack, but by level 7, I was a little bit dizzy, like I was drunk. And they do have alcohol on Mount Fuji, each level, but I felt drunk. And I also felt a little bit dizzy, so by level 8, the guides on each section are going to grab you if you're going to fall by the rope. So I was a little bit like this. And then almost by level 8.5, I was totally gone. So all of the men who were carrying backpacks, the women ended up carrying the backpacks to the top of the mountain. And I ended up using the oxygen, and my friend that gave me the oxygen only left a little bit left, so I was kind of a little bit drunk, and I had a big flashlight on my head, and I was popping a lot of oxygen pills. But when we got to the top, again, all of the women were carrying all the men's things. So all the men thought they were strong until they met Mount Fuji. That's my first poem. Okay, for the second poem, we have a guest. You don't know she's a dancer? Please, she's just a normal lady. Okay, we are gonna say, it's called He Said, She Said. Okay? So please, welcome REIKO. I'm gonna guess that this is gonna be an exact translation. Okay, so I'm going to speak in English about a man's point of view. REIKO is going to explain. Hey, are you ready?
Yeah.
The other day, I got a text for a party. This text said, bring a date. I said, fine. I can get a date easy.
彼は気があるのね。仕事は、年収は、彼女や奥さんはいないようね。結婚に向くタイプか見てみよう。
Of course. I said, don't worry. Japanese women are very easy to understand.
思いやり、情話、言わぬが花。これが私たちの伝統文化。この空気読めるかしら。
Take the other day. I signed up for a yoga class.
あなたの頭も心も体と同じようにヨガで柔らかくなるといいんだけど。
Okay. I I did all the positions.
素晴らしい。
Downward dog,
かわいそう。子犬みたいに震えてるわ。
camel cradle,
半分ぐらいかな。
oh, the tree pose.
大丈夫 ?2 回も転んだわ。
See, the translation is great. My other friend texted me about women and asked if women are treated fairly in Japan. I said, heck yes. I'm in touch by talking to a lot of women.
女性でいることは日本では特に過酷なことなんだけどな。
And there are women in every office.
会社のどれ、よくて秘書としてね。
Anybody can get promoted in Japan.
この間の話なんだけど、私の会社のチームは10人いて、チームで唯一の同僚の男性が真っ先に昇進していったわね。取引先と調整していたのは私なのに、お手柄は彼に。
It's a good translation. There are several chances to lend a hand in the company.
飲み会では当たり前のように料理を取り分けて、ビールを継ぐことを期待されてるけど。
Very good. Do you like the translation so far? I was pretty impressed. I knew she was going to be better than Google Translate. Okay, let's better. Let's look at the Olympics as an example. Women are very important.
そうね、世界一になった女子チームがエコノミークラスを使って、世界一になっていない男子のチームがビジネスクラス。
Exactly. Let's talk about women again.
話し合いはもういいの。行動で証明してみせて。
Women are like flowers.
ありがとう。でも私たち、花の美しさを絵や文章、芸術として表現するかに興味があるんだけどな。
And they like a kind word. Now and then, you're pretty, da da da.
言葉の裏を読まないとね。
Every once in a while, okay, a lot, I see a very unattractive man with a very gorgeous girl. And I ask myself, why is she with this guy?
日本の女性は中身が大事だって知ってるのよ。
I don't believe that.
Japanese women sure like beauty. The other day, I saw a woman fixing herself on the train.
電車の中でメイクをするのはマナーに反してると思うんだけどな。
Now, as men, we can learn a thing or two about women.
初めていいこと言ったね。
Oh. When the men are at their job, women are at home raising the children. They look after drunk, idiot men or their husbands and wake them up for their jobs. They prepare all of their clothes for the next day. Women believe in tradition, and they're often the first to learn a foreign language. Women in Japan make it worth staying here. I love Japan, but I have to respect women. Finish. Okay, my last poem is on the tsunami. It's called Poems. And sorry, we're going to see some of the footage that I shot last weekend and 1 year ago. These are people lining up in Ishinomaki. just going to say a final poem to close out. It was 3 p.m. in a gymnasium. It was boys against girls in a friendly game. The game was going well until the ground started to shake. We looked up and the ceiling started to shake and pieces started to fall. We went outside, lined up and did the Japanese emergency procedure. Some others didn't have it so lucky. Meanwhile, in Fukushima, my Filipino friend Kimo just had his baby. His mother and his sister had just flown in a few days earlier. They were walking along the beach at 3 p.m. in Fukushima. They weren't so lucky. During the tsunami, he lost his mother and his sister just as his baby was born. It was just after 3 p.m. that this happened. 15 minutes later, the tsunami came. In one instant, he lost his mother and he lost his sister while his new baby was born. Kimo, I'm sorry that this happened, but I'm glad that you're able to have a new life. Please live with your child through the life that your mother and your sister couldn't live. End of poem. Thank you.